theluckymumdebranyanchoka. I'm an ex-housemaid of Saudi Arabia, and I mostly create awareness of what happens in the Middle East, mostly in Saudi Arabia, yeah, and some other countries in the Middle East like Dubai, Qatar, Jordan, Kuwait. So today I just want to tell people how these illegal immigrants twist stories once they are in trouble. In case you have any question, you can just ask. I'm going to answer. I'm live. Who are these illegal immigrants? These are those maids who have run away from their contracts, from their employers, and they're just roaming outside without a passport, without any official document that will identify them. So we have these ladies who are called dalalas. These dalalas are ladies who are being kept by foreigners. They lie to them that they have married them, in quotes, and then they keep them in their houses. These foreigners who are working, maybe for instance in Saudi Arabia. So they keep these ladies inside their houses, and these ladies now they can do anything to survive. So they just go online, and those common groups of people work in Gulf. For example, in Saudi Arabia, we have a group called Kenyans working in Saudi Arabia. Once they go there, they find that there are some people who are complaining, who are working in the contract, and are complaining maybe they have been disconnected from Wi-Fi, they don't eat, maybe they're being mistreated. They just go direct to their inbox, or they call them to their inbox and convince them to run away from those such employers. They don't tell them anything about maybe they should change attitude, maybe and work, or they just they have to be patient. They just don't have that time of telling them to be patient. What they'll tell them is that I'm going to send a driver for you, a taxi, who will pick you. The only thing you can do is to share your location. This is how they start luring them. They tell them, outside here we have enough. There is enough outside. There's enough money. The salary is okay. They just sweet talk you and convince you. Even those who don't have problems, they just go to their inbox and start convincing them, because this is their work. Now they're being kept in the house. They don't have a passport. They will not be allowed to move out by those people who have kept them. So they decide to open something called a brothel. Others open a bureau. I just want to tell you that people are like, no, not all dalalas are doing prostitution. Not all employees are doing prostitution. There are some who have brothels. They sell ladies. They just convince you come out of the contract. They register you on different dating apps of men near them. So they will chat on your behalf. Once you reach in their house, they will chat on your behalf. And once they get a client, they will invite that client to the house where they are. They will use you as a sex toy. And remember, this once they use you as a sex toy, they have said, I have done research and I've done that they are being paid 200 riyals. That is 6,000 Kenyan money, or yeah, that is 6,000 Kenyan money, or $60. That dalala will give this sex toy, let me call her a sex toy, maybe the one that they have convinced to run away from the boss. She will pay her 1,500 Kenyan money, that is 50 riyals, and they take 150. Then they will keep reminding this person that, remember, you came here, I am hosting you, you don't buy food, you don't pay rent, so you are going to benefit with 1,500 shillings only, or 50 riyals. That is how people become so miserable. You become somebody's uh, business tool. So they use you as a business tool. Once they use them as a business tool, these ladies, it reaches a time that they get tired and they can't do this anymore. So that means the dalala will be done with you. So you have no option. They will just chase you away, throw you out. That is why you find people now, they go outside so miserable, start roaming, they become homeless, and now they become vulnerable. They are exposed to danger outside. That is why you find some people are killed and their kidneys are taken away, and maybe they don't have maybe they lose memory because of what the evil things that has been done unto them. So you find that people have died uh, in unclear circumstances. So if this dalala realizes that you have died, maybe you can become even sick in that house and you end up dying, and this dalala, they will throw you out. Or you can become pregnant. Maybe when you are giving birth, you die, and then they will throw you out. Then they will come on social media and start twisting stories like, oh, she was being mistreated by her boss just killed her, and she maybe was thrown outside. We just found her outside on the roadside, something like that. They just twist stories to gain sympathy from the public. This is what has been done. In my slot, the one we went with a group of 12 ladies from Kenya to Saudi Arabia during our time when we were signing the contract. I remember very well, 4 of them died. And those people who died, 3 of them died while outside, only one who died in the contract. These people, they were lied so that there's something outside, there's more greener pastures outside, and they were mistreated by Kempois and Dalalas who are just using them for money. Dalalas and those desperate Kempois can do anything to survive. So they can survive on your sweat. And now they are very bitter. Since I started creating this content about what they do, they are very bitter and they feel that they are going to lose clients. You know, you can't feed on somebody's sweat. Parents are dying back in the country, like their kids are dying, maybe in Saudi Arabia, they don't know what is happening. And the truth is that people are just, some people, fellow Africans, are just using their own Africans for their own gains, and now they are dying. Then they come to social media, twist stories. If you tell people the truth, they are like, you should mind your own business. Yeah, this is my business because I just want to save a life. Another type of dalalas, they are those ones who will take you to work to another Arab. Remember, they convince you to run away from your employer. They are not going to take you to a different person. They are just going to take you to an Arab again. They pretend that they have power, so they will connect you, they get paid little money, and then for appreciation of giving them a maid, because some people can't afford that cost of importing labor from outside. So they will just resell you to another Arab where you will go get mistreated, because that Arab will mistreat you more than the initial Arab you were working for, because this Arab knows that you will take them nowhere, because you don't have any official documents that will identify you. That is why you find some people get mistreated, they're even killed in those houses, and then you'll be like, oh, she died while working. This is because Dalala has just sold you to a wrong Arab who is heartless. Or you find that this Dalala will just talk to that Arab whom she is sending you to, that she will be the one receiving your salary after work. So once they receive your salary after work, they will just block you. You will have nowhere to go. Maybe once you have been released from that house where they took you to work, and now you are coming back, they will just decide to block you so that you will not access them again. That is the business. That is how they survive. That is how some people find themselves dying, because they have been frustrated. And there are some you can work and you give them your money so that they can send home. I want to tell people that once you are in Saudi Arabia and you don't have an ID that is called Ikama, you won't send money back home. So they depend on these dalalas. These dalalas are the ones who will send them money home. They will use these men who have kept them to help them send money home. So they will lie to you like, I'm going to send money to your family. You can make, yes, a lot of money and you won't send it without using this dalala. So this dalala is going to use your money and maybe lie to you that I have sent the money to your home. Maybe she can use M-Pesa from her phone and later reverse. So you find that some people have worked for so long, but they don't have any savings. You find that people have become so miserable, others end up dying, others end up now taking themselves to the police now so that they can be deported back home because they have not saved anything, because they have been used by their fellow Africans. So if you are working in your house and you are having problems, try to reach your agent back in your country to get help. Don't look for help from dalalas or boys who are going to torture you even more. It's better to suffer in the hands of somebody where you can be accessed than suffering in the wrong hands of some people who won't be accessed because they are hiding. In your boss's house, you can be accessed easily compared to this hiding hideouts of dalalas and kempois. You won't be found and you won't get help. Please, let's learn to be our sister's keeper. There's nothing bad by being a sister's keeper or a brother's keeper. Everybody should value life than money. That is what I can tell you, my viewers. In case you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. Keep sharing this video. We need to educate each other. Those people who keep sympathizing these twisted stories, let's learn from this, because now these people are very bitter because they don't want me to talk about this. And I'm not going to get tired because I decided to tell people the truth. I'm a walking testimony from Saudi Arabia, and I'm not going to keep our parents crying, our people crying, and our people dying every time we are typing rest in peace, because of some few individuals who have turned the whole situation to be worse, and now people are suffering without knowing. Our ladies are suffering in the wrong hands of their fellow Africans. Let's combine effort and help them. See you next time. Bye.